Two Muslim clerics booted off a Memphis flight on their way, ironically, to an Islamophobia conference are now suing Delta Airlines.
They say they only want three things from the airline. Action News 5's Kanji Anthony is live with what those things are. Kanji?
It was a Delta flight operated by Atlantic Southeast Airlines going from Memphis to Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, the clerics told me their goal is to prevent future racial profiling in U.S. airports.
It was really very offensive for us, humiliation.
Religious leader and University of Memphis adjunct professor Imam Masouda Rahman described the day a Delta pilot booted him and fellow Imam Mohammed Zahlul from their flight as they headed to an Islamophobia conference in May.
It was singled out based on our appearance.
Monday, the Imams' attorneys held a news conference near the Delta terminal to announce a lawsuit against the airline.
It is unacceptable and unconstitutional to discriminate against passengers based upon how they look.
Attorneys say the clerics were wearing spiritual garb like this. After two security checks, the Imams boarded the flight to Charlotte. The plane then returned to the gate where they were subjected to a cavity search. The pilot left without them. When TSA cleared the Imams, Delta demanded the pilot return to the gate. Still, the pilot refused to let the Imams back on board. A coalition of local Christian and Jewish leaders stood by the clerics at Monday's news conference.
Dr. King had a dream that one day his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And that's an American virtue.
As a Jew, I can't stand idly by while Muslim Americans are being targeted.
The lawsuit has three demands: that Delta pay a financial penalty, the amount will be decided at trial, that Delta employees be trained in tolerance, and an injunction prohibiting people from being detained based on their appearance. Within the last half hour, Delta released a statement. They said they cannot comment on any pending litigation, but they did say, quote, they oppose discrimination in any form. They say their employees act at all times in the best interest of, quote, passenger safety and security, end quote. Now, we posted that lawsuit and the full statement online. Just look for my story at the WMCTV.com homepage. Reporting live, Kanji Anthony, Action News 5.